The reason why Africans are not happy with African Americans is due to the fact that several years ago, the trans-Saharan slave trade was abolished. Yet, all the black people in the diaspora have not yet decided to visit the African continent, which is the motherland of all the black people. Many black people around the world go for tourism in other nations, but they have never decided or have it a second thought to visit the motherland because they have been brainwashed that the African continent is not worth breathtaking, which is a big fallacy. Africa is beautiful, has natural beauty. Whatever you find in these countries, they are also in Africa. Africa is rising. Africa is progressing. And this is the best continent where opportunities are still fresh. You ask yourself this question: what is it so wonderful or marvelous about Africa that even made the Americans, the Europeans, the Chinese to come to the continent to scramble it? Even after scrambling for Africa, what is still left behind is neo-colonialism, which means their presence is not yet evacuated from the motherland. Do not be deceived. This is the best moment to have it a second thought to visit the continent. You will not regret it because it is where you belong. Yes, you've helped to build their empire. When will the African empire be built? It needs all black people. You cannot be recognized in their midst because it is their empire. Whereas if it were in Africa, you will be the one to build that, you will be the one to do that. So it will be very advisable that all black people come to Africa and find out their origin, find out what to do. The loopholes that are there, these loopholes can be filled in a twinkle of an eye based on what you have studied, based on what you have learned, and based on what you can promote. Whatever business you're doing in the diaspora in Europe, this same type of businesses can be done here in Africa. It is possible. There are countries in Africa that are even beautiful than countries in Europe. A country like Rwanda, you go to Namibia, you go to Tanzania, you even go to Cote d'Ivoire, you go to Ghana. Very beautiful, very developed. You know, Africa is in stages. You have the rich, the middle class, and the poor. When you talk about the rich, you really see that these places, they are highly standardized. So it will be very wise for every black man to come to the continent, to see the culture. Some of the things you do, come and see here. Some of the things you do, come and see the origin of those things you've been doing. It will be very advisable you do that. So don't give up the move. Don't give up the move. Last year was beyond return in Ghana. You know, the president of Ghana in 2019 was the one that started the pace of all black people coming back to Africa. So you found that in 2019 and they were coming. 2019 they came, 2021 they came. They didn't come in 2020 because of COVID-19. 2021 they came, and then 2022, 23 they were here. You see, so don't be left behind. You've been marginalized, you've been molested, you've been rejected. The motherland is the only place where you can feel you. You will not be called black. You will be called your name. You will not be called you that black man or you that fair boy. You will be called your name. That is what is more important. That is what is more valuable. So you have to think it again. Don't listen to those that are giving the idea that it's not advisable to visit Africa. Don't listen to their advice. You know, yes, it's true, you've acquired some wealth, you've acquired some money. But do you really feel as a first class with all this? Do you feel like you belong? Look, it's good to go out and look for where you belong. Go out. Come to Africa, go tour the places in Africa, see where you can fit in yourself, you can fit in your family, you can buy land, you can build a house. And it will be very wise for you to know that in Africa, when you buy a house, this house you will not pay taxes. Neither you pay taxes on the land you bought. No. Once you bought land, you bought the land. Once you build your house, you build your house. You never pay tax on a house you build. You can pay tax on your business, but house you build is your house. And you can purchase land. But in those countries, you cannot, because they have made a system where it's only selfish for their sake. They are very selfish for themselves. Only their own people have this temerity to have what is there. You see? So, you can have all the money, but it's not everything you have. That is very bad. You can be imprisoned. You can even be framed up that you rape somebody. You can even be framed up that you have drugs in your car and go to jail. You can even be killed indiscriminately just because you are running about. You can just be killed, like just jogging. You can be killed. Okay, to arrest you, you are being killed just for being arrested. This is to show you that they still have the mentality that you are their slave, because you giving all. You are giving your humility. They are enjoying your humility. They are enjoying your humility. They are reaping from you. You are their workforce. So you have to come back to the motherland where you can be free. You can be emancipated in your mind. Because your mind has been enslaved. Your mind has been captured. It's not about the money. It's about your inner peace and inner freedom. You don't need to be panicking just to be recognized. Even with your money, even with your wealth. Look at how Michael Jackson was insecure. Look at how many people are insecure, despite their prosperity. So, come to Africa, where respect is given to whom is due. In Africa, so when someone has money, that person is respected. The person is totally on top. I'm not saying that only the money people should come, but at least even the middle class, they feel respected. Everybody respect one another. It's only in Africa you see a poor man is happy. It's not frustrated like somebody. No, they're very happy. It's okay. Somebody can be poor for a very long time and it's okay with poverty. He's not feeling anything. He's not begging for your money. He's not interested in your wealth. It's okay the way he is. Please don't be missing. And I pray that the good Lord that put it in my heart to tell you these things, that same good Lord will guide you, will protect you. Make your studies. Go to YouTube, search videos that talk about Africa. Look for many advice from other people. Do your research. Those who are in the continent, you know the pros and the cons, the advantages and the disadvantages. From there, you know how, if you land on the continent, what you are going to do. There are many countries. Africa is a continent, it's not a country. There are many countries in Africa. You can sail around, you can go to Senegal, you can go to Gambia, you can go to Zimbabwe, you can go to Kenya, you can go to Mali. It depends how you want to do it. After you sail all these places, I bet you you will see that Africa is breathtaking. It's worth living. Everything is possible here, because the same businesses that you operate there, they can operate them here. The same things you do there, they can do them here. Anything can work. You see, Akon, he left America. He has never been an American, and he's doing business in Africa. Akon, he's doing business in Africa. He's prevailing. He's in the diamond sector. You can be in a mining. You can be in petroleum. You can be anything. You can even build schools. You can even build hospitals. There's so much growing population in Africa. They need you. The same way the Chinese are coming here, you can come in groups. You will even be more welcome because we miss you. Thank you very much.